my name is Raquel and welcome to my podcast. Today is Sunday the 19th of June 2016 and it's quite a nice day outside today. I do see some clouds but overall it's sunny. I want to thank everyone, all new and returning viewers, and a special thank you to Joanna C from Boston, Massachusetts, who is here in Portugal visiting and went by Ovelha Negra this week, and the owner told me that you went to the shop because you heard about it on my podcast, so thanks for coming by. On to the knitting. I'm wearing something I made 2 years ago. It was a test knit for Madeleine Nillson. She's Yarn Madness on Ravelry, and this is her summer cardigan called Sommar. You can wear it either the way I'm wearing it now or the other way around, so it's reversible. I usually wear it the other way around to cover my back more, but today I decided to turn around and wear it this way, which is quite nice as well. It's a cropped cardigan, and you can, if you want it longer, you can knit it to any length you want, really. I used Drops Cotton Light for this in purple color, and so it's a really nice summer cardigan, either for going out at night or for, like I'm wearing it now, putting a shirt under it and just wearing it over day. So that's, I don't have any finished objects for you guys. The only thing I have, which I showed last week, was my hand spun. I've wound it up into a skein now. It weighs about 62 grams, and I wrote it down here. I measured it more or less, and I think I have about 117 meters, so that's approximately 122 yards, something like that. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with it. What I'm going to do is spin up some more of the mohair and use that as I've decided to make this into a hat, so I don't think I have enough of this to complete the whole hat, so I'm going to spin up more of the mohair and use that for the brim of the hat, and then use this for the rest, and if necessary I'll stripe it along the way with the rest of the mohair. So that's it for finished objects, nothing else. I do have 2 works in progress to show you. One of them is the sweater I've been knitting, which is the Natsumi sweater by Yoko Hatta for Brooklyn Tweed Wool People. So I finished the whole body now. There you have that. As you can see, I've started on one of the sleeves, and I bound off the body yesterday while at Ovelha Negra in the morning. I didn't do the 2x2 ribbing as stated in the pattern. I just did a 3x1, which I liked better. So yeah, and then I did a stretchy bind off. So this morning I knit the sleeve so far, and hopefully I'll finish this today. I'm only on my 5th ball of yarn, so I do have enough to finish the sweater with the 6 balls that I originally bought. Okay, so this is what I have left of the 5th ball, so hopefully this will be enough to finish this sleeve, and then I'll start on the other ball for the 2nd sleeve. The other work in progress I have is the shawl, which is the knit-along, currently being hosted by Ovelha Negra, which is on the Spice Market by Melanie Berg. And this runs through the 17th of July, so I have some time to complete. I have like just under a month basically to complete it, and I only started yesterday while we were in Coimbra. Yesterday was the Worldwide Knitting Public Day in Coimbra, and I met up with a couple of friends at Ovelha Negra in the morning, and then we left and went to Bolas de Tons in Coimbra. And I'll insert some photos at the end because I got some photos of the Baram new Titus yarn that they've recently put in the shop, which is lovely to work with. I've worked with it before on my Vertices Unite shawl, and I really like it. And there was a promotion yesterday for the yarn, but I don't have a project in mind for the yarn, so I didn't buy any. But I might get some in the near future. Anyway, so we went to Coimbra, we went to Bolas de Tons, then we left and we went to have some lunch at a really nice Italian restaurant in the Botanical Gardens, and then we joined up with the rest of the knitters who came from all over the country. There were even several Dutch people there who run the Café Croché. It's a knitting, crochet, crafting community, I suppose. They are on Facebook. I'll put the links in the show notes, so you can check them out if you want. And they're from Tabua. And then we had people from Aveiro, from Lisbon, Porto, obviously, and people from Coimbra. And I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure there were people from other places as well, but I didn't really talk to that many people. I did take some photos at the beginning. Then, I sat down, started knitting, chatting with friends, and I forgot to take more photos. So, basically what I'm going to show you now is the shawl, and I knit all of this yesterday in the afternoon, so I haven't picked it up since then. But as you can see, let's show you the right side. I did quite a bit. I'm knitting this with the Olívia yarn by Ovelha Negra, which is a 55 merino 45 cotton blend, so it's really appropriate for summer, and obviously also very appropriate for winter knits because I knit 2 sweaters out of it. Yeah, this is the sweaters I knit holding the yarn double. This one I'm just knitting the yarn single. So I'm going to be using the following colors. This one is number 34, and the name of it is Tweed. Then the main color for the shawl, which is this white grayish color, is called Dove, and that's number 57. Then we have this one, which is number 38, Robin's Egg, and I use this on the first version of my roaming around sweater. Then this is number 12, Crab Apple, and I use that on the second version of the roaming around sweater. Then the next 3 colors I'll be using is this one. This is number 73, Moorland. Then number 51, Cassis, and number 8, Plum. So those are the 6 colors, and then obviously this is the main color of the shawl. So this is only the first section. I still have to use up the rest of the colors, and then I'm going to go into the next section, which we'll use the majority will be this, with little bursts of color of the other colors, and then finishing it off. So this was rather quick knit up to now, so I'm guessing the first section will be fairly quick to knit. Then the rows will start getting longer, more stitches, and that'll probably take more time and more concentration. So yeah, I'm really happy with how it's knitting up at the moment, and I really like the colors I've chosen. I believe I mentioned before, when I mentioned I was going to do this shawl, most of the colors I had chosen for this shawl I'd actually picked out for another shawl I was going to knit. So, but since then I've changed up some of the color combinations, so I won't have to well, they wouldn't be identical because the shapes are different, but I wouldn't have 2 shawls that use exactly the same colors. So I will have 2 shawls with similar colors, just not 100% exactly the same. So yeah, that's basically what I have for you guys today. Not a lot. I've been working on my sweater mostly, and yesterday, like I said, we went to Coimbra, and during the week I've been working a lot, so that's basically it. So really a super short episode. I was planning on going out today and visiting some of the buildings that are open to the public, which are normally maybe not open to the public, but I've decided not to. I just want to have a nice relaxed day at home, watching some movies, catching up with some podcasts, doing some more knitting, hoping to finish off at least the first sleeve on the sweater, because I want to really get it off the needles. I won't be picking up the shawl again until I finish the sweater. And then I'll be focusing on the shawl, and maybe if I don't feel like knitting later on, I'll take out my wheel and do some spinning. Although I do need to get some oil for the wheel because it's starting to squeak a bit, so I'm gonna have to figure out where I can buy some. I don't know if it has to be specific for spinning wheels or if I can use the same oil I use for my sewing machine. So if you guys have any hints or tips or whatever, or where I can buy some here in Portugal, I've been looking online and everywhere. I actually checked out the Ashford website because my wheel's in Ashford. But shipping costs would be just too much to have it sent from New Zealand, and I know they have sockets all over the world, and I've checked the one here locally in Portugal, which is actually really, it's like downtown Porto, and I've been there, but I don't see it listed on her website, so I might have to go by next week and see if she sells it, or if maybe she has like an alternative option. So yeah, if you guys know of any options, at least here in Portugal, for me that's better, but otherwise in Europe, that I can get some oil for my spinning wheel, that would be great. And yeah, summer seems to finally be arriving here in Portugal. Yes, last week was kind of a weird week. We had rain in the morning and then the sun would come out in the afternoon. Temperatures were okay, 20 degrees thereabout, not too bad. Yesterday was really sunny the whole day through. It was really nice. Today, like I said, there's a couple of clouds on the horizon that I can see, and it's extremely windy. All the trees I'm looking at, they're just really blowing quite hard in the wind, and so I've not even been outside yet, but I'm comfortable here in my apartment. Oh, another thing I'm probably going to be making today or during this week are some stitch markers that I finally received some, I think I've showed before, the little charms, and I want to make the stitch markers. So yeah, I really have nothing else to say, so short and sweet, and I'll add in some photos at the end of our get together yesterday in Coimbra. There's some of the yarn available at Bolas de Tons, and yeah, that's it. So thank you for watching. Again, thanks to Joanna C from Boston, Massachusetts. It's a shame I couldn't meet you in person. That would have been really nice. Maybe next time. Yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Bye. decided to just show a little bit of me spinning. This is the mohair that I'm spinning for my friend's goats in California. And yeah, spinning up quite nicely. I have maybe a third of the bobbin filled up already, as you can see. And I still have, as you can see down here, it's all to be spun still. So still quite a bit of spinning ahead of me. And like I mentioned before, it's quite nice fiber to spin. It's the first time I've been used to spinning with merino. All the other stuff I've spun up so far, and this is the first time using mohair. And now that I have the hang of it, it's quite easy to regulate the thickness that I want, more or less. That's not to say that it's perfect. There's still some thick and thin areas. Sometimes when it breaks, I have to go back and try and fix it, and those sections will be slightly thicker. But overall, yeah, I'm quite happy with how I've managed to get the hang of the spinning on the wheel. I think I've mentioned before that I did start spinning on a drop spindle, but that really was not for me. I did not like that at all. But that's not to say that other people might enjoy it. I don't. I really enjoy spinning on the wheel, and so I'm really glad that I had the opportunity to buy this wheel off my friend. Rosario, as you can see, it is being used, maybe not as often as it should be, but it's definitely going to start getting more use now than that I've finally found the correct, or for me, the correct way to spin. Maybe not the correct way, but at least what works for me. So yeah, but I'd show you a bit. Maybe next time I'll show you with some colored yarn so you can maybe see better. I think you can see more or less. I'll stop the wheel right now. So this here is the bobbin. I can move this section from one end to the other. So it'll fill up on different sections of the bobbin. The yarn goes through here, through here. I don't know all the technical terms, so. And then this is here, and then I'm working from this piece here, as you can see. I've taken some off the big section, and then I just, let's wind this up so I can show you better. Okay, so what I do basically is I just pull backwards, let it spin up, and then keep doing that the whole time. So pulling on this, I'm going to get more twist in it now. And then just basically let the twist get into the, and I'm pinching it so that the twist doesn't go past this section. So it only twists up to there. As you can see, this is all free, and if I pull it and I let go, it just starts spinning up. Yeah, just thought I'd show you a bit of me spinning.